Are you wondering about the problems faced by a content writer? There are big challenges in this field, and also there are small day-to-day content developer challenges that no one will tell you about. We are here to focus on all these various content writer challenges in this video. If you watch this video, you can prepare a career in content development for yourself. Before we proceed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That little notification bell will also help you to be always informed about our latest updates. Content writing is not an easy field. It involves skill and conviction. Some of the content developer challenges are unseen and unmarked. It is a field that involves a lot of ups and downs. It takes both time and effort to blossom as a writer. If you are considering content writing a career, you might have heard about just the benefits. However, knowing the problems faced by a content writer will help you triumph over them. After that, you will be able to sustain a successful career. Number 1. Struggling to come up with a new topic. One of the foremost challenges that any kind of writer will face is the struggle while coming up with a new idea for a new topic. Especially in the age of the internet, when there are so many people publishing work online from all corners of the world. It is hard to be original and creative. Although you have access to an ocean of information through the internet, it also makes your job difficult because you feel like someone else has already unmasked every idea. Every topic had been researched on and published. You need to be thorough with your research and improvise in order to come up with new topics. You may give a new spin to an old topic to make it fresh and interesting. As a writer, you want to be unique, but this just might prove to be one of the content developer challenges. Number 2. Boredom. A content writer has to serve the content writing needs of the client or website owner. This puts a strain on their creativity. Sometimes he has to work on topics that might be monotonous and lacking in originality. This can cause a sense of boredom. You must gather your convictions and remind yourself why you chose to become a content writer to get past this. You can take a short break so that you can pick up the pace from where you left off. This is a very common problem faced by a content writer. However, the only way to overcome this is to be thorough with research and have a professional mindset. There are various skills required to develop a professional mindset. Number 3. Writer's block. This is a phenomenon that is common in all kinds of writers. Mental exhaustion, fatigue, boredom and other such reasons can cause the suspension of one's creative faculties. There are various ways to overcome writer's block. Try excusing yourself from work for a short time. Also do something relaxing, like investing time in a hobby or seeing friends to inspire yourself. You may as well read a book or watch a movie. Although this is a common problem all writers face, you need not worry about it. Once the fatigue is gone, you will be good as ever. Number 4. Dealing with bad pay. When you start out your career in almost any field, the pay is not up to the mark. It is one of the content writer challenges that will mark your career. Be patient and give time for your skills to develop. And even if you do become a good content writer, you must keep in mind that it is not a field that involves a lot of income. People do it for the experience and status it brings. Therefore, it is not the right field for you if you are someone who puts a lot of value on money and material. However, there are very successful bloggers who make a good living. But it takes time and considerable effort to get to that level. Number 5. Editing. One of the content developer challenges that no one talks about are the hassles of editing and re-editing to polish the content to perfection. Be it any kind of writer, we all hate the process of editing. The slight imperfections in one's work causes boredom and dissatisfaction. However, without good editing, Your work can never achieve the level of perfection it needs in order to be published. Also, editing a draft to fit the client's needs can be exhausting and cause further dissatisfaction. However, the editing problems can be solved if one keeps a professional mindset and pays attention to the client's requirements. With time, as you gather more skill as a content developer, the deficiencies in your work decrease and editing does not require as much time. Number 6. Creative limitations. One of the biggest problems faced by a content writer is the restriction on one's own creative faculties. When a website or a client employ a content developer, every word in every sentence has to match the needs of the employer. It is the duty of the content writer to study the requirements of the employers and deliver something that is acceptable to them. Sometimes the writer might come up with a work that he is satisfied with, but perhaps the client will dislike it and ask the writer to redo it. This is regular in the writing field. If you choose to freelance for a website or a client, everything has to go through the scrutiny of your employer. Additionally, the SEO strategies implore you to put in keywords that limits your creativity and force you to do alterations to accommodate them. This can cause frustration and boredom. Number 7. Severe competition. Content writing was and will be a highly competitive field. Unlike regular writers, content writers are very replaceable. Although there is never a shortage of jobs, you could easily be replaced with someone with more skill and experience. It is important to be diligent towards your job. Be careful in understanding the work that is demanded by the client. Number 8. Distractions. One of the content writer challenges that you must overcome is distractions. The outside world or the things going on in one's personal life might serve as distractions. A writer cannot put a 100% in his work if he is distracted. A content developer should be focused and professional when it comes to these things. Number 9. Readability. A content developer may get carried away by his own ideas and forget about ensuring readability. One is able to overcome this problem with experience. Most content is written in a simple and easy language that is interesting to read for both the university graduate and the layman. However, the writer may try to polish some topics that he is passionate about. In such cases, he may try to show off his proficiency in the language. A writer might feel that writing content is resulting in restriction of his vocabulary and limiting their creativity. This is going to cause trouble with the client as readability is usually an important requirement. Number 10. Inability to tackle deadlines. Procrastination and distractions can lead a writer to take longer than usual time to finish their work. Therefore, meeting deadlines can be one of the major content developer challenges. It is crucial that they keep their deadlines in mind or it will result in bad reputation and even loss of one's job. This is not just a content developer challenge, but it is present in the careers of even fictional writers and journalists. Although one needs to overcome various hurdles, content writing can still be enjoyable and a good choice of career. None of these content developer challenges are unconquerable if you put your mind and effort to it. All good content writers have faced them and overcome them. If you think you are up for the challenge, then you can gain some amazing experience and blossom as a writer. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it further with your friends. Waiting to hear your views in the comments section.